And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to 845 Sports Nation, Goshen High School, for this week's matchup between the visiting Panthers of Monticello, coming in today with an 8-8 record, 3-3 in league, and the Goshen Gladiators, previously undefeated until last night with a record of 14-1, 7-0 in the league. I am Matt Lawrence. Joining us soon will be Ed Estrada. He'll be joined by both coaches for Goshen, Sal D'Angelo, and for Monticello, Chris Russo. Both friends. Going to give you pre-game interviews with both coaches. When we come back, stay tuned on 845 Sports Nation. Sponsored by Upstate Electric, specializing in electrical construction and maintenance. Our management team has over 130 years experience in the construction industry. From commercial to infrastructure, we perform at every level. A member of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, we are bonded and insured to do business throughout New York State. So the next time you're in need of electrical work, big or small, give us a call. Upstate Electric, 845-565-2026, a certified women's business enterprise.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My apologies for the audio issues, but we're back at Goshen High School. Ed Estrada, along with head coach Sal D'Angelo of Goshen and head coach Chris Russo of Monticello in our Class A matchup. Both teams in the hunt for the playoffs. Goshen's already clinched. Monticello wants to clinch, and these guys know each other. Turn around, gentlemen. They are the backpack coaches of Section 9. First of all, guys, tell us a little bit about that last game in Monticello when the Panthers made it close against the Gladiators, losing by 8.
Yeah, we gave them all we could handle. I mean, we tried our best to keep the game close. They're a team of runs. They're well coached. We got to do our best, play our best. We did a good job for a while, but, their size kind of got to us a little bit. JR was really good up there, so... But, we just keep coming back at him. It was a great game. It was a great atmosphere. Both teams respect each other. Coach and I got a lot of love for each other, so it's a really fun time when we get together.
Great. And Coach D'Angelo, what are you expecting tonight from the Panthers?
We expect the same thing. The Panthers are a great coach team. They're going to take charges. They're going to hustle. They're going to run through the wall for the coach. And they're going to compete at the highest level. We would expect nothing less.
And Coach Russo, your team started off a little slow, lost 6 of their first 8, but have bounced back great with 3 straight wins. They've won 6 of their last 8. What do you consider the change was from beginning of the year to the end?
Yeah, I think we took a little time to kind of get used to playing with each other. We had some guys in and out of lineup a little bit. We have a young point guard trying to learn how to do that, so that's been good. And guys have just finally bought into their role and how we play. And our defense has really amped up. It's been a big change for us. Our defense has been so much better. Live ball turnovers we've cut down. So all of that all comes with practice and play, and these guys are buying in, and that's why we're able to play at our best.
And Coach D'Angelo, for the first time all season long, you're going to coach a team coming off of a loss. I hate to say it. After the Tappan, it was a great matchup yesterday against the 5th-ranked team. Goshen's the 8th-ranked team in the state. What do you tell your team going into tonight?
I'm just proud of our guys' effort thus far this year, and we're looking to bounce back. We know we don't have any easy games left on the schedule, especially bouncing back after a loss. We're just ready to get back after it again. We're lucky to have another game right today, not a practice. We're ready to go.
So there you go here on 845 Sports Nation. Goshen, Monticello coming right up.
Mid-City Transit is a proud supporter of the Middletown High School, and right now they're looking for drivers to join their team. To apply today, visit midcitytransit.com. Since 1935, Mid-City Transit has been transporting the children of the Middletown School District, always committed to providing those children with a safe, reliable bus service. Mid-City Transit is also available for charters, wedding shuttles, family reunions, and trips. Go Middies!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Goshen High School. Welcome back to Goshen High School, getting ready to start our beginning of the game between the Goshen Gladiators and Monticello Panthers. This is Matt Lawrence along with Ed Estrada. We'll be right back. Stay tuned with us on 845 Sports Nation.
Looking for exceptional yet affordable live streaming services for your corporate or sports event? Then we've got you covered. At New View Multimedia, we specialize in live streaming and photography services that are designed to make your event a success. Utilizing the latest technology, we ensure that your live video reaches your audience in the highest quality, no matter where they watch. And with our beautiful editing and incredibly fast turnaround times, we ensure you can quickly market your product with confidence. Just visit newviewmultimedia.com today to learn more about how our customized solutions can work for you.
And welcome back to Goshen High School. Thanks for joining us on 845 Sports Nation. Getting ready to come back for our opening lineups for today's game, once again between the visiting Panthers of Monticello and the Goshen Gladiators. Joining me for the color commentary and play-by-play with his microphone turned on now, Ed Estrada.
Broadcasting 101. We kind of forgot about that at the start of the game, but, you know, we got through it, and both coaches gave a very entertaining interview. We mentioned about the fact that Goshen, for the first time all year, is coming off of a loss after going 14-0 in their loss to Tappan Zee last evening, 61-54. A matchup of two teams ranked in the top 10 in New York State in Class A. And Monticello, from a different angle, the Panthers, after losing 6 of their first 8, have bounced back, winning 6 of their last 8, and they're fighting for the playoff spot.
So something I want to bring to your attention before we start today's game, Ed, is that Monticello seemed to get off really to a really slow start, okay? And they're starting to grind their way up. Contrary, Goshen got off to a huge start, blowing people out by 30, blowing people out by 40, and their last 4 games, 7 to 8 points or less. So I'm not sure whether the competition is getting a lot of film on them and seeing who to go to, or are they just hitting that mid-season kind of towards,
yeah, and Coach D'Angelo kind of likes to close games heading into the state playoffs. But you're right. Once you have clearly become the dominant team in your section, you might start to think a little bit further down the road than what you normally would want to over the last 10 games of the season.
Instead of the game right in front of you.
Instead of the game right in front of you. So we're ready to tip off here. The big guy, number 14, for the Gladiators is Tyler Kropp, and for Monticello, number 22, Dylan Hardy, getting ready for the tap to start off our matchup. And Matt, take it away.
Here we go. Tip-off won by Monticello. Still being fought for on the sideline. It looks like we're going to go right back to a jump ball. Not sure if there was a possession yet.
Looks like they're going to give the ball to Goshen.
Monticello controlling the tap, and then Goshen tying it up and now going to get the ball. Officials are going to confer to if they really had possession or not. So they confirmed.
Yep.
They confirmed. James Murray, Mike McLaughlin talking on the sideline. A few of our best officials here for Section 9 for Board 180. Mike Siegel along with that, making it a threesome. Here we go. Goshen right away. 2-point jumper, no good. The rebound, And 2 points by the big man for Goshen, number 24, Luke Mikulski. We saw a lot of him when they played Burke. Mikulski huge on the boards, but he can dribble it as well.
And right away the press defensively for Goshen, full court press. But the Panthers do get it across the midcourt.
And standing in the lane by himself, Dylan Hardy. Nobody saw him for the Panthers.
Man-to-man for the Gladiators.
And Monticello played them hard up in Monticello, but at Goshen, it's a different gym. Mikulski with the rebound. He'll bring it up court, as he does so many times. Kicks it out of bounds near the three-point line. Pulls up with the jumper, no good. That's Kelly with the rebound. No good. Free ball underneath. A no-look pass.
Yeah, Rutling tried to do a no-look pass over to Tyson Clark, who was over near the free throw line, unsuccessful. But the Gladiators, Coach D'Angelo must have liked what he saw on the offensive boards there. They had a couple opportunities, just couldn't convert.
And Coach was looking for a tip. Mike Siegel all over that. Still 2-0 lead. Going hard to the hole. Nice block by Mikulski. Kelly with the rebound, kicks it out. Good job by Monticello getting back to thwart a fast break.
Defensively, also man-to-man for the Panthers.
Coach Russo said they're a little bit undersized for this team.
And so far, a great matchup between Mikulski and Hardy for the Panthers.
And Hardy getting the better of that defense. Good stutter step out here for three, right in front of us. Tipped in, no good.
That's Jimmy Kelly coming with the rebound for...
Steps behind three, 2-point jumper, a three by Jaden Rutling. I didn't think he got both feet back there. See the official going up for the 3-point. It's a quick 5-0 lead, Ed.
And we talked about the fact that Monticello had a slow start in the first meeting between these two teams.
Good steal. Clark on the steal, gets the ball down. Stutter steps, almost gets it stolen. Kicks it out to Kelly. Kelly for three, no good. Mikulski tips it away. No good again. Kelly gets the rebound, no good, and the Monticello foul.
I thought back here on the offensive side of the court for Monticello, Xavier Mitchell had an opportunity to go up with the basketball but try to dish it at the last minute. And the ball got turned over. Nice job by the freshman, the only freshman on the starting lineup for the Gladiators, Jimmy Kelly, the son of Middletown head coach Jimmy Kelly.
And with Kelly at the line, a big thank you to our sponsors, New View Multimedia. If you're looking to broadcast your local sporting or corporate event, New View Multimedia is the Hudson Valley's leader in streaming and photography. Visit newviewmultimedia.com for more information on making your next event a success. So Kelly makes them both 7-0 in favor of Goshen. And this is what Chris Russo did not want it to start out. Right away, get down early.
And good hands that time defensively by Tyler Kropp.
You know, we've seen this kind of basketball a few times this year. It takes the one team to score, and once they score, it's like popping the top off of a jar. Everything starts to flow at that. Monticello needs, I can't say this is a must possession, but they need to score soon.
I will say they've been able to dribble into the lane so far. They just haven't been able to convert.
And they've thrown the ball away a few times. And you got to give it to Goshen, clearing those boards. Nice job by Mikulski. Takes it to the basket. 2 points and up, 9-0.
Coach Russo might need to call a timeout here early on. It's 9-0.
Hardy's been open a few times. Hardy with a nice drive, goes to the left hand, no good. Rebound Monticello.
As I mentioned earlier, they've been able to drive the lane. That's the free throw jumper finally on the board. Number 13. Davion Sandoval for the Panthers.
So Monticello now on the board, 9-2. Goshen lead. Goshen has the ball with 4:35 left to go in the first quarter. Kelly with the pass to Kelly. Mikulski gets inside, uses the shoulder, loses the handle.
And here comes Sandoval.
And gets pushed out of bounds. Good sportsmanship by Jimmy Kelly.
Give that to Kropp. Yep, going to be on number 14, Tyler Kropp. That'll be his first, and the team's first of the half. Going to send number 13, Davion Sandoval, to the line.
misses his first. Still 9-2, 4:23 left to go in this first quarter here at Goshen High School on 845 Sports Nation. Makes his second. Now Monticello with 3, 9-3. Doing a good job of clawing back a little bit. Need one or two more defensive stops.
Both teams have been in the man-to-man since the beginning of the game. We've seen a lot of zone this year, so one of the few games where both teams have squared up against each other.
Long jumper. Rutling no good, and it's a nice rebound by Monticello. If Monticello can get a little bit of a score here, no good. Ill-advised shot, great defense, baseball pass. Straight ahead, into the basket for the Gladiators, Tyson Clark.
What a job that time by Rutling on the long pass.
8-point lead, 11-3. And the ball knocked out of bounds, last touch by Monticello. Both coaches up right now. Chris Russo trying to encourage his team. He takes a 30-second timeout. We're going to stay right here at Goshen High School. And again, a thanks to our sponsors. For the best tasting cakes and pies in the Hudson Valley, visit cakesandpies.com, or you can email cakelady@cakesandpies.com, or give her a call at 845-562-2988. And the Alcohol and Drug Abuse Council of Orange County, dedicated to addressing the public health crisis of alcohol and other drug dependence. For information about our prevention, recovery, or family support services, visit ADACINFO. That is ADACINFO.com, or call 754-673-5903.
A packed house here at Goshen High School. Taking a look at their Goshen Gladiators, ranked 8th in New York State in Class A. They've been on the road for a while, and Coach D'Angelo, they couldn't even remember whether they did the national anthem first or second because they were away from home for such a long period of time. But they've answered the call here at Goshen right away with an early 11-3 lead.
Kelly doesn't get the roll, rebound, and it's good.
Yeah, that was actually number 25 with the shot, Tyson Clark, and Jimmy Kelly came down with the rebound and put it back home.
So 13-3, it's a 10-point lead. Going to get a foul there.
I think it's a 10-second call. And that's exactly what it is. They couldn't get it across midcourt, and so for the first time tonight, the press pays dividends for the Gladiators.
Trying to get the ball in. There's Kelly. Jimmy Kelly, the freshman guard. He passes off to Clark. Clark to Mikowski. And everybody seems to get a touch on this ball on its way in. No good. Shot taken by Rutling. Monticello with the rebound.
Tell you, Sandoval is at least attracting the fouls, driving to the basket when he sees an opportunity. Not a bad idea to try to come back with the offense and get something going before Goshen sets its defense.
Well, and right now, the difference in the game is that Monticello is getting one shot. Goshen has got a few different rebounds and put the ball back up. Monticello getting one shot, doing well at the foul line. But they're getting one long shot or one shot inside, and Goshen is long. They have a couple big guys. They have a big guard, and they hit the boards very well.
And you heard Coach Russo in the pregame mention that he thought that the height of Goshen kind of wore them down as the game went on. 3 of 4 from the line now here in the first quarter for Sandoval. He's got all of Monticello's 5 points so far here in the first.
So under 3 minutes, 2:54 left to go, 13-5 in this first quarter. An 8-point Goshen lead, they have the ball. Good defense that time by Monticello. Looking to get the ball back to Mikowski. Standing at the top of the key just outside. Mikowski can shoot it from out there too. We saw him earlier this year at Burke High School. Rutling to the right hand, left hand, looks to kick it out. Nice cut by Tyler Kropp for 2. Coming in off the weak side, Ed.
Yeah, Kropp's first 2 points off the feed. Rutling, you've seen 2 great assists by Rutling, and now again, the press paying dividends, and the Tyson Clark basket very quickly opens up a 12-point lead for Monticello as the Panthers call a timeout. So we're going to thank some more of our sponsors here as we have a timeout between Goshen and Monticello. The Panthers had called a timeout. They're down by 12, 2:16 remaining here in the first. Upstate Electric is specializing in commercial construction and maintenance with over 130 years of experience. A member of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers and a certified women's enterprise. Give them a call at 845-565-2026 or visit them on the web at upstateelectricny.com. And also Mid-City Transit. Mid-City Transit's a supporter of Middletown High School and Middletown Athletics. Their services are delivered by drivers, dispatchers, mechanics, managers, and other transportation professionals who are caring members of their local communities. Visit midcitytransit.com for more information. And back after the timeout here, 17-5, Matt. And so far all Goshen, though we've seen Monticello start to creep back into it the last 3 minutes.
A lot of unforced turnovers by Monticello. Monticello, a 10-point violation in the backcourt, then a turnover on the press, and then a bad shot in between those. So 3 quick possessions go right back to Goshen, and they've opened up a 12-point lead, 17-5, and we're approaching the 2-minute mark.
And again, they need to get it across midcourt real quickly, and they finally find nice dish that time.
Dylan Hardy.
Off of the feed from Sandoval, or Sandoval scores. I'm sorry, Dylan Hardy scores off of the feed from Sandoval.
Hardy's been hanging around that basket. He's been free multiple times, just never getting the ball in right back at him. Goshen's Tyson Clark. Clark doing a great job getting to the basket. There's Hardy again, baseline, brings it inside.
Nice
Takes
move.
it right to the big man, but no good. And there's 3 Gladiators around that loose ball.
He actually went around Mikulski, but Mikulski did a nice job recovering.
Nice pass by Mikulski. Big block by Hardy.
On the block.
Long 3-point jumper from the corner is good. Jaden Rutling.
That's his second 3-pointer here in the first quarter.
22-7. The Gladiators have opened up a 15-point lead. We approach the 1-minute mark here at Goshen High School. Turnover. Kropp brings it inside. 2 points to Tyson Clark, and it is all Goshen pouring it on, 24-7.
8 points here in the first for Clark.
And that foul is going to be on Clark. That's going to be his second. He's the hot hand right now, picks up his second foul. Clark's going to come out. Coach wasting no time. Coach Sal D'Angelo wasting no time. Doesn't want him to pick up his third. 52 seconds left to go in the first quarter, Ed.
Ariel LaSalle comes in for Goshen.
And I'm watching Coach D'Angelo's face. He looks at Clark. Doesn't say it, but says in his look, you have to be smarter than that. Good defense by the Gladiators. Mikulski knocks it away. The steal again. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Monticello's number 3, Judah Brown.
Yeah, unfortunately goes off the hand of Judah Brown. Looked like he had an opening on a drive to the basket, but went off his fingertips. Sometimes that happens when you start thinking you're going to get blocked down low.
Or you see that basket wide open. Under 30 seconds, 25 with a 24-7, 17-point lead by the Gladiators, looking to increase that before we finish this first quarter. The drive to the basket, the pass to Mikulski. No good.
And that's a good call. Referee Mike Siegel with the travel call. He did take a step. He didn't want to get the shot blocked and took a hesitation before he made the basket.
Well, he stutter-stepped and then dragged that pivot foot. So see if Monticello can capitalize on one of the few turnovers by Goshen. The nice steal by Mikulski with 3 seconds. He takes it to the top of the key. And that's the end of the first quarter here at Goshen High School. The score 24-7 in favor of the Gladiators. Stay tuned. We'll be right back on 845 Sports Nation.
Looking for exceptional yet affordable live streaming services for your corporate or sports event? Then we've got you covered. At New View Multimedia, we specialize in live streaming and photography services that are designed to make your event a success. Utilizing the latest technology, we ensure that your live video reaches your audience in the highest quality, no matter where they watch. And with our beautiful editing and incredibly fast turnaround times, we ensure you can quickly market your product with confidence. Just visit newviewmultimedia.com today to learn more about how our customized solutions can work for you.
Here at Goshen High School, Ed Estrada, along with Matt Lawrence, Ed Diller, our producer, Mr. John Ryan on camera, bringing you all the action here on 845 Sports Nation. And Matt, what a first quarter for the Gladiators after they're coming off that loss yesterday to Tappan Zee. They're up 24-7.
Well, we talked about it the other night. This is medicine. We talked about it at Middletown Pine Bush. This is the medicine you need when you're losing a game or you're not playing well. It's not that Goshen wasn't playing well. You played the number 5 team in the state, and they showed why they were the number 5 team. It was a 7-point game, but some of their games have been very close. They're trying to go out there and make a statement right now that they are still the Goshen Gladiators, a premier team in Section 9.
Monticello will have the ball to start here in the second quarter. Once again, they trailed by 17 after the first.
Clark still on the bench.
Sandoval driving to the basket. The reverse layup goes in and out. And a held ball. It's going to go over to Goshen on alternate possession as the tie-up between Jimmy Kelly and number 22, Dylan Hardy, gives the Gladiators the possession. But a beautiful drive that time by Sandoval, just couldn't convert on the reverse layup.
But if you're Coach Russo, they're taking extra steps, they're taking extra spin on the ball. Right now, you need 2 points. It doesn't have to be fancy, it doesn't have to be pretty. It just has to go in the basket.
Rudling finds Kelly, the three-point opportunity, in and out, rebounded by LaSalle. The putback is no good, and Monticello comes down with the basketball. Coming right down, Xavier Mitchell finds Sandoval. Sandoval at the free throw line. Down low to his big guy. It gets blocked by Mikulski. That's his third of the game. Jimmy Kelly, this time on offense, gets fouled on the layup attempt. Xavier Mitchell on the personal. That's his second. And Jimmy Kelly's going to head to the free throw line. So far, Kelly had 4 points in the opening quarter.
Joe Russo looking to check in for Monticello, probably going to replace Mitchell. 2 fouls for Mitchell, 2 fouls for Clark. Both of them will be sitting on the bench, and both of them pretty active in the first quarter.
So Joe Russo, the senior 6-foot guard for the Panthers, the son of head coach Chris Russo. And Joe's had several 20-point games this year, so we'll see if he can provide some offense for the Panthers.
24-7, now 17-point lead for the Gladiators.
So Kelly misses both free throws. The drive to the basket, no good by Sandoval. Mikulski with the rebound, guarded closely by Hardy.
When I was coaching Ed, I would say we're playing great 90% basketball. What we're doing is we're getting to the basket, we're getting great looks, but we're not finishing.
Boy, the officials are letting them play, Hardy and Mikulski. He missed the first shot, but then Mikulski comes back down with the offensive rebound and puts it home, so it's 26-7. Right to the basket once again, just goes around the rim for Sandoval, and right away here comes the Panthers off the turnover, no good, and they're going to call a block on Jimmy Kelly.
Correct.
A hard fall here for Christian Brown for the Panthers, but...
And if you're watching that from home and you say he didn't move, he moved in the pathway of an airborne shooter. That is your foul all day long. Airborne shooters have to be protected. They have no way of landing.
Christian Brown, the junior 6'1" guard. And right back in now comes Tyson Clark with his 2 fouls here in the second quarter and a 26-8 lead for the Gladiators. Packed house here at Goshen High School.
Brown makes them both, now gets them to 9 points, still trailing 17, 26-9.
But as Coach Russo said in the pregame, they were down early as well,
by
up in Monticello,
more than 20.
And came back to make it an 8-point game.
The problem is this isn't Monticello High School. These boys are as confident as it is.
Wow, I'm surprised. And that is an offensive foul through the elbow out by number 14, Tyler Kropp. That's his second personal as he was trying to drive to the basket.
And that was a ground ball. You saw him driving to the basket, you saw the arm extended, and you saw the player go down. 1 + 1 = 2 at that point in time.
And Kropp goes to the bench with his 2 fouls. Number 22, Braden Hilliard, now in for the Gladiators.
Monticello may not be winning in the points division, but right now they're winning in the fouls division. They're getting Goshen in fouls very early.
3-point shot, no good. And we're going to, looks like the ball went over the basket.
It hit the wire.
Or it hit the wire.
Yeah, it hit the wire that supports the basket automatically out
So
of bounds.
with the 2 fouls by Tyson Clark and also Tyler Kropp, Coach D'Angelo went to the 2-3 zone that time defensively for the Gladiators. Meanwhile, Monticello stays in the man-to-man. 3-point opportunity by Rutling is no good, and the ball goes out of bounds off of Goshen. Monticello will get possession.
Let's see if they stay in the full court, which they do not. They're dropping back near half court.
Yeah, now that some of their guys have some foul trouble,
Yeah,
they're playing a little bit more conservative on defense.
And they're playing, it's not super aggressive. It's a little bit passive. Nice pass.
Brown throws it back outside to Sandoval. He's trying to get inside. 3-point opportunity, no good by Russo. Rebound by the Panthers, who are starting to get some of these loose balls now. Sandoval faked the shot, took the drive to the basket, dished it right back outside to Brown, and he's going to get a foul call against Ariel LaSalle, number 3 for the Gladiators. So a little extra step, as that's the 6th-team foul for Goshen. The next one will put Monticello at the free throw line with 5 minutes remaining here in the first half.
More importantly, gives them a new shot clock, gives them time to settle down. 35 on the shot clock. Settle down a little bit, try and find some rhythm. Still have not got into double digits yet. It's 9 points. Just bad shot attempts.
Yep, short jumper that time by Judah Brown falls short. That's Rutling with the basketball. 3-pointer by Hardy is nothing. By Clark is nothing but net for the Gladiators. And the lead now is 20 at 29-9.
Tyson Clark's 11th point of the game. And a 20-point lead, just like the way they did in Monticello.
Jumper no good by Russo. McCoskey comes down with the rebound.
Biggest point guard in the section.
His shot off the mark. It was a 3-point attempt. And the ball goes out of bounds off of Rutling, and Monticello will gain possession. Needing something on offense. They've had a couple of drives that looked like the ball was going to go through the net, but just come right back out.
Right, at this point in time, if you're Coach Chris Russo, you just want 1 point or 2 points, no matter how you're going to get them. Next foul gives you a 1-and-1 at the line. Work it in for the layup, or hopefully grab a 3.
And this is a big game for Monticello. They have 4 games remaining, need to win 2 of them to qualify for the tournament.
Nice give and go.
Yep. Nice job. Christian Brown converts on the give and go, and it's 29-11. We'll see if that spurs the Panthers a little bit.
Christian Brown with the only points for the Panthers in the second quarter. He has 4. They finished up with 7 in the first quarter. Brings them to 11.
Rutling right to the basket. Faked a 3-point shot. The Panther defense came out to defend against that, and he went right around him for the layup.
Rutling with his 8th point of this first half. Nice no-look pass, was not expecting it.
LaSalle off of the feed. He's going to get called for the travel just as he was getting that basketball. And checking in for the Panthers is Xavier Mitchell.
Mitchell coming back in with 2 fouls. At this point in time, Coach Russo, they're down 20.
And Jake,
you got to bring your guy in off the bench that gave you a little bit of spark in the first quarter.
And Jake Catherall, number 4, coming in for the Gladiators, spelling Ariel LaSalle. Sandoval.
Again, 31-11 with the lead
Hardy.
for Goshen.
Back outside, he converts. A nice job that time by Xavier Mitchell in driving to the basket. 31-13.
Mitchell's first 2 points of the game, Ed.
Man-to-man defense for the Panthers. It's been that way for the entirety of the first half. Rutling with the step-back 3-pointers, no good. Rebound, back up, no good that time by Braden Hilliard. A nice job on the offensive boards, and he's going to get rewarded with some free throws.
Too many times. These guys are watching the NBA, watching the big Division I games with the step-back 3. You don't need it. You're up 20-something points. You don't need a step back. You have your man beat. Take him to the basket.
Hilliard's first attempt off the side rim.
Hilliard coming in off the bench, also lengthy. They have a very tall squad here in Goshen, and their guards are big as well.
Misses on both. Mitchell with the rebound, hands the ball off to Russo, who brings it up court.
Got to get Russo free a little bit for some shots. Mikulski steps out on him, knows he's the three-point shooter.
Brown, back to Sandoval. Gladiators in that 2-3.
Again, 31-13. Russo outside, takes it back in, stops and pops, no good.
Rebound by Hardy, and he puts it back home. A nice job by Hardy off the offensive rebound, and it's 31-15.
Now we got some life in the Panthers. We've got some life in the Panthers. 7 in the first quarter, Ed, 8 in the second quarter, and 2:05 left to go in this half.
And a nice job by Sandoval, kind of spurred that steal, gets rewarded with a 360 layup attempt, gets fouled on the play. We've seen him get fouled several times on attempts to the basket, and a nice job that time by Sandoval. Jay Catherall with his first personal. 17 fouls, but it's going to be a 2-shot opportunity here for Sandoval.
So with 2 minutes left to go in there, they get 2 shots, make the first one right now, and now they shoot all the way out for any more fouls, any additional fouls.
Checking in now for the Gladiators, number 21, Barry Ramirez. One more shot here for Sandoval, who's shown some quickness in this first half for the Panthers.
The good thing for Coach Jim Kelly, he's been able to get some guys, for Coach Sal D'Angelo, he's been able to get Jim Kelly and some other guys rest in this first half because they're going to have a big second half, hopefully still up by double digits when they go in.
And that's what Coach Russo just did with Davion Sandoval, giving him a spell. Mikulski trying to get up to the basket, and it looks like a 3-second violation against the Gladiators. I think whoever was in the lane was a little surprised that Mikulski didn't go up when he had to come back down with the basketball.
I thought it was Mikulski's foot that was in the three-point.
Might have been. So 31-17. It's a 14-point lead here.
It was 20.
And unfortunately throws the ball away that time. Demetrius Edwards was the intended recipient, but he had no shot as Davion Sandoval checks back into this ball game.
And these are things that you cannot do if you're Monticello. You get a gift by a 3-second call. You get a gift by a turnover. You have to come down and make something happen when you're down. You know, you were down 20. Now you're down 14. You're starting to make a little bit of a run.
Clark with the basketball, and it looks like he's going to get fouled on the play, trying to go up with the jumper by number 3, Judah Brown, I believe.
Good call.
And that's going to send Tyson Clark to the free throw line. He's got 11 points so far here in the first half. He'll try to add from the charity stripe. Converts on the first one.
Clark's been very active, very active. 8 points in the first quarter, all by baskets, 2-point baskets. He's got a 3 in this second quarter, and now his first foul shot and second foul shot are good.
16-point lead now for the Gladiators. 1:20 remaining here in the first half, and the press comes right back on here by head coach Sal D'Angelo. That one's kicked by Rutling. 28 on the clock, so plenty of time here for Monticello to try to get it across midcourt.
So it looks like they've gone back to man-to-man, high-pressure man-to-man defense now.
Long toss to Russo. Russo, Mikulski guarding him. The jumper is blocked by Mikulski.
Too big.
And
too big for
you
that.
You almost felt like Joe Russo knew that was going to happen.
He did. Looking for a foul. Mikulski's got none. So you want to get the big man in trouble. He wasn't in trouble. He wasn't in trouble at Burke. He wasn't in trouble now. What a great job by Clark.
Yeah, Rutling actually was the first one to come away with it, and he gets rewarded with the 2-point basket. He originally was in front of the would-be receiver off the inbound pass by Russo, and then the deflection went to Tyson Clark, who then found Rutling for the 2-pointer, and a nice job by number 3, Judah Brown for the Panthers. Came down awkwardly when they were fighting for that inbounds pass. Jimmy Kelly comes in now to replace Tyson Clark.
That's a great substitution by Coach. Clark's got 2 fouls. You need him for the second half. You're up 35-17. Take him out now. Put in Kelly. Save him. Almost a
Almost
throwaway
turned
there.
over.
Yeah.
They finally get it across half court.
And there's not a lot of pressure.
Sandoval, one-on-one. He's going to take it himself, and his scoop shot is good. Thought he got fouled on the play.
Just good
but
defense.
a nice shot by Sandoval. And the lead is 16 for the Gladiators, under 30 seconds remaining here in the first half.
They're going to hold it down for one shot. No shot clock. 22 on the clock. Coach Sal wants the last shot to give them very little time left on the clock.
Coming up on the 10-second mark, Bukowski with the basketball at the top of the key. Now Rutling with the basketball as the crowd counts down inside 10, and Rutling dribbles it out of bounds, and we'll see if the Panthers can come away with a three-point opportunity here to really cut into this lead.
5.2 seconds left. They're going to look to pressure the ball.
Brown gets it right back to Russo, and he's going to get a carry
Backcourt.
on the basketball.
Backcourt violation. He caught the ball in the front court, bounced the ball right at midcourt, and they did not step over half court to get the ball.
So 35-19, it's a 16-point lead. Monticello had a couple opportunities when it was at 14 to cut it down further. We're going to get a timeout here.
Quick
by
30.
the Gladiators, a quick 30-second. Otherwise, I believe do they lose it?
Correct.
So they lose it, so he takes care of it. We got some housekeeping to do.
So be sure to subscribe. Be sure to subscribe to 845 Sports Nation on YouTube at 845 Sports Nation 3 and visit 845sportsnation.com to get notified of our upcoming live stream throughout the winter season. You can reach us on Twitter at 845 Sports Nation. So use it or lose it for the boys. The girls, their 30 seconds carry over. They get a 6 total. Boys get 4 full timeouts and 1:30 for each half. So with 2.9 seconds left, Ed, here we go. Goshen has the ball. They have the lead by 16. They turn it over at 5.2, get the ball back with 2.9.
And it'll be Kelly inbounding the basketball, trying to find Rutling, probably a three-point opportunity. It goes up and off the rim, no good, and that'll do it here at Goshen High School in the first half. A big run by Goshen early. Monticello responded a little bit here in the second quarter, and we head to halftime with the Gladiators leading the Panthers 35-19. We'll take our halftime break here at Goshen. Ed Estrada, Matt Lawrence, Ed Diller, and John Ryan bringing you all of the action. Once again, your halftime score, Goshen 35, Monticello 19.
Looking for exceptional yet affordable live streaming services for your corporate or sports event? Then we've got you covered. At New View Multimedia, we specialize in live streaming and photography services that are designed to make your event a success. Utilizing the latest technology, we ensure that your live video reaches your audience in the highest quality, no matter where they watch. And with our beautiful editing and incredibly fast turnaround times, we ensure you can quickly market your product with confidence. Just visit newviewmultimedia.com today to learn more about how our customized solutions can work for you.
Mid-City Transit is a proud supporter of the Middletown High School, and right now they're looking for drivers to join their team. To apply today, visit midcitytransit.com. Since 1935, Mid-City Transit has been transporting the children of the Middletown School District, always committed to providing those children with a safe, reliable bus service. Mid-City Transit is also available for charters, wedding shuttles, family reunions, and trips. Go Middies!
Today's game sponsored by Upstate Electric, specializing in electrical construction and maintenance. Our management team has over 130 years experience in the construction industry. From commercial to infrastructure, we perform at every level. A member of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, We are bonded and insured to do business throughout New York State. So the next time you're in need of electrical work, big or small, give us a call. Upstate Electric 845-565-2026, a certified women's business enterprise.
Looking for exceptional yet affordable live streaming services for your corporate or sports event? Then we've got you covered. At New View Multimedia, we specialize in live streaming and photography services that are designed to make your event a success. Utilizing the latest technology, we ensure that your live video reaches your audience in the highest quality, no matter where they watch. And with our beautiful editing and incredibly fast turnaround times, we ensure you can quickly market your product with confidence. Just visit newviewmultimedia.com today to learn more about how our customized solutions can work for you.
Mid-City Transit is a proud supporter of the Middletown High School, and right now they're looking for drivers to join their team. To apply today, visit midcitytransit.com. Since 1935, Mid-City Transit has been transporting the children of the Middletown School District, always committed to providing those children with a safe, reliable bus service. Mid-City Transit is also available for charters, wedding shuttles, family reunions, and trips. Go Middies!
Today's game sponsored by Upstate Electric, specializing in electrical construction and maintenance. Our management team has over 130 years experience in the construction industry. From commercial to infrastructure, we perform at every level. A member of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, we are bonded and insured to do business throughout New York State. So the next time you're in need of electrical work, big or small, give us a call. Upstate Electric 845-565-2026, a certified women's business enterprise.
Looking for exceptional yet affordable live streaming services for your corporate or sports event? Then we've got you covered. At New View Multimedia, we specialize in live streaming and photography services that are designed to make your event a success. Utilizing the latest technology, we ensure that your live video reaches your audience in the highest quality, no matter where they watch. And with our beautiful editing and incredibly fast turnaround times, we ensure you can quickly market your product with confidence. Just visit newviewmultimedia.com today to learn more about how our customized solutions can work for you.
Mid-City Transit is a proud supporter of the Middletown High School, and right now they're looking for drivers to join their team. To apply today, visit midcitytransit.com. Since 1935, Mid-City Transit has been transporting the children of the Middletown School District, always committed to providing those children with a safe, reliable bus service. Mid-City Transit is also available for charters, wedding shuttles, family reunions, and trips. Go Middies!
Today's game sponsored by Upstate Electric, specializing in electrical construction and maintenance. Our management team has over 130 years experience in the construction industry. From commercial to infrastructure, we perform at every level. A member of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, we are bonded and insured to do business throughout New York State. So the next time you're in need of electrical work, big or small, give us a call. Upstate Electric 845-565-2026, a certified women's business enterprise.
Looking for exceptional yet affordable live streaming services for your corporate or sports event? Then we've got you covered. At New View Multimedia, we specialize in live streaming and photography services that are designed to make your event a success. Utilizing the latest technology, we ensure that your live video reaches your audience in the highest quality, no matter where they watch. And with our beautiful editing and incredibly fast turnaround times, we ensure you can quickly market your product with confidence. Just visit newviewmultimedia.com today to learn more about how our customized solutions can work for you.
Mid-City Transit is a proud supporter of the Middletown High School, and right now they're looking for drivers to join their team. To apply today, visit midcitytransit.com. Since 1935, Mid-City Transit has been transporting the children of the Middletown School District, always committed to providing those children with a safe, reliable bus service. Mid-City Transit is also available for charters, wedding shuttles, family reunions, and trips. Go Middies!
Today's game sponsored by Upstate Electric, specializing in electrical construction and maintenance. Our management team has over 130 years experience in the construction industry. From commercial to infrastructure, we perform at every level. A member of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, we are bonded and insured to do business throughout New York State. So the next time you're in need of electrical work, big or small, give us a call. Upstate Electric 845-565-2026, a certified women's business enterprise.
Looking for exceptional yet affordable live streaming services for your corporate or sports event? Then
Welcome back here to Goshen High School. Ed Estrada and Matt Lawrence, along with Ed Diller, our producer, and John Ryan on camera, bringing you all the action here on 845 Sports Nation at Goshen High School, with the Gladiators leading the Monticello Panthers 35-19. So a 16-point lead here at half, and this first couple of minutes of the second half vital to the Monticello Panthers.
I believe so, Ed. I'm thinking we're going to see a different second half from Monticello. The effort was there. The 90% was there. But their focus now going into the locker room with Coach Chris Russo, their focus has to be on finishing. You do everything you can to get to the basket, but you have to reward yourself as a basketball player. You make the great pass, you make the great assist, you make the great move. You got to make the great basket.
Scoring so far for the Panthers, 4 points for Christian Brown, all in the second quarter. We have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 points for Davion Sandoval, who could have had a lot more because there were a couple that just went in the basket and came right back out. Xavier Mitchell with 2 points and 4 points for Dylan Hardy. Joe Russo so far hasn't been able to score, but he did come in late in the game.
He did.
So we'll find out to see if Joe Russo can get on track, especially from three-point land. They need the distance shooting. And then for Goshen, Jaden Rutling had 8 points, 4 points for Jimmy Kelly, 2 by Tyler Kropp. Braden Hilliard was 0 for 2 from the free throw line, 6 points for Luke McCoskey. You know, you've kind of kept the big guy under control a little bit here for Monticello.
He hasn't had to because Tyson Clark's been going to the basket.
So Tyson Clark with 13 points in this ball game as we get started. And
they're going to come out right away in man-to-man, just the way they did to begin the game and start this journey.
And the press right off the bat, which is what gave them their early lead. And this time we'll hand it off to Matt for our play-by-play here in the second half.
So Dylan Hardy, who's been very active in the first half, but again, hasn't been rewarded. He has been multiple times wide open at the basket and has been not given the ball for Monticello. Clark right away brings the ball up court, looking to score, get active. Here's Mikulski, gets the ball stolen. Russo going the other way, see if he'll either take it, takes it on Mikulski, tries to draw the foul. Sorry, takes it on Kropp, tries to draw the foul.
2 early opportunities here for the Panthers, but couldn't convert.
Rutling goes, kicks it back out. Kropp out in the corner, no good. Harding with the rebound, 2-on-1. And a nice move into the basket.
Davion Sandoval did a nice job creating space as he got closer to the basket, and he converts. And so far in the first minute here, Monticello's been extremely active.
You like what you see, but again, I didn't mind what I saw in the first half. They just have to get active. Mikulski to the basket, no stopping that.
Nice turnaround that time by Mikulski, going to his right and then created himself some room.
Looking to play a trap here. Monticello breaks it well. They turned it over a few times in the first half. Trying to draw Mikulski out and get something going. Panthers have not connected deep yet. That's usually Russo's specialty. No three-pointers for them. Off the glass, no good. Mikulski with the rebound. He goes long to Kelly. Kelly lays it in for 2 with the finger roll.
Nice job by Kelly getting behind the defense after that rebound. A tough shot that time by Sandoval. He anticipated the Mikulski block, and it made the shot that much more difficult.
Here it is once again.
They're going to call this one back.
What a heads-up play by Monticello's Joe Russo.
Tyler Kropp tried to get rid of the ball before he came down, and Russo was right there defensively. Didn't give up, because sometimes you would, as soon as the player gets rid of the basketball, you turn around. But he didn't do that, and he was able to get a charge.
And he actually took a fast break away because there was nobody back here for Monticello for that quick 2 points.
So that was Kropp's 3rd foul, by the way, in this ball game.
39-21, an 18-point lead for Goshen. Mikulski and Kelly with quick baskets for the Gladiators.
Nice pick that time by Hardy. We've seen this happen to Monticello a couple of times where the basketball went off their hands, but they're going to call it deflected off of Goshen that time.
And you know it's the right call when nobody's saying anything except for the opposing coach. Nice block by Mikulski. And good sportsmanship by Monticello, creating the foul, knocking him over.
It's going to be against Dylan Hardy. It's going to be his first personal. Boy, hard to believe that's his first personal with all of the back and forth he's had to do with Mikulski.
But when he's received the ball, he's usually been outside. He's been open a few times inside, and for whatever reason, they have not found him inside the paint. Rutling looking to draw the foul. Left-handed, very hard to guard, and quick. The foul on Monticello's Davion Sandoval. That is his first. Team foul number 2. Crowd very active. Mikulski with the step-back three-pointer is good.
That's his 5th point here in the 3rd quarter, and he's starting to wake up. We talked about the fact he only had 4 points.
A 6'5" step back.
And this time the mistake by Jimmy Kelly, trying to be a little bit too aggressive in that.
So for Kelly, his 2nd foul, for the team's 2nd foul. Nothing wrong with aggression, especially if you're not in foul trouble. You can't do that with 2 fouls on you in the second half. Kelly only with 1. Hardy going to the basket. Nice score.
I think Mikulski looked like he was surprised that he was going to take the shot.
Well, they've been pulling up in front of Mikulski, and he's had free range to block. That time, Hardy goes around him and goes to the hoop. See if he steps back here again. We saw his range earlier at Burke.
Mikulski with the rebound, and and Clark's going to go right back up again.
That was a give me. That was a give me. Nobody near Clark, just took the ball, put it back up. 44-23. Monticello trailing by 21. Got to get the ball over midcourt.
Biggest lead for the Gladiators at 21.
See if Russo can get involved. No points yet. Loses the ball. It goes off Russo's leg, going the other way.
And so far, unfortunately, there was a brief time here in the third quarter when the Panthers brought it back down to 14 again. But I think we've had a 9-0 run here by Goshen.
And with the big man scoring from 3, it opens everything up.
Make that a 7-0 run.
Kelly to Mikulski. Mikulski looking outside again. Look at the skill. Step back for 3. No good. Kropp chasing the ball. Rebound. Monticello chasing it down as well. Mikulski's going to pick up his first foul.
He was feeling it and was too aggressive on defense there on the reach.
And it's a good foul by Mikulski for 2 reasons. One, he had no fouls. And the second is his third. It's the third team foul only. So you stop a fast break, you pick up your first foul, and you give them the ball at midcourt. Monticello trying to get something going. Russo.
This Goshen defense has been relentless tonight.
And Russo has not been able to connect, and a lot of times that takes away from your confidence going to the basket. Has a great block. Rutling with a step back 3, and it's good.
He was a little annoyed he didn't get the foul call on the drive, but gets the ball back off the rebound.
So I'll just pull a 3. Monticello doing a great job this half of breaking the press, just can't put the ball in the ocean.
Mikulski with a rebound.
Look at the handles on Mikulski.
Yeah, that foul was pretty much scripted on Sandoval because he was annoyed that he didn't convert on the open 3.
When you have a 6'5" center that can dribble the ball up court, no guards even coming up to help him, they're going to give him the ball, let him bring it up court, and he can step back and shoot the 3. You have a pretty good team. Nice basket. Going to the hoop is Tyson Clark. Once again, Clark with his 4th point of the quarter, his 17th of the game. Clark with 8 in the first quarter, 5 in the second quarter, and already 4 here in the third.
Judah Brown and Christian Brown coming in for the Panthers, and Jim Kelly gets a spell by Ariel LaSalle for the Gladiators, who now have a big 26-point lead.
49-23, 2:40 left to go in this game in Goshen High School. Nice steal and a give back right to Hardy. Hardy, a heads-up play, catches the ball, gets the ball over in the corner, and knocked out of bounds once again by Goshen, this time by Rutling. Jaden Rutling with the fast hands. 14 seconds left on the shot. Ed still trailing by 26. Monticello needs to get a score. Good pass away to Hardy. Hardy looking to kick it back out. 5 on a shot.
Let's see what they call here. I think that's a good no foul call there.
He lost the ball, went out of bounds. It was a good foul. Or sorry, good no foul. 5 left on the shot, and it's the steal. Rutling with the steal to the left hand. And makes the basket.
Boy, how long did he stay up in the air?
That was MJ-esque.
Attracted, and Coach D'Angelo just looks right back at us.
MJ-esque.
Going to take a look on the replay here at 845 Sports Nation and see how amazing that shot by Rutling was. He stayed in the air, as you see it coming down the left side, and he just stayed in until he got fouled, and the ball found its way through the net. Nice job by Rutling.
And he protected that ball the whole time. Judah Brown. A quick 30-second timeout. Coach Russo wants to talk by Monticello.
We'll keep it here and thank some of our sponsors. Mid-City Transit is a supporter of Middletown High School and Middletown Athletics. Their services are delivered by drivers, dispatchers, mechanics managers, and other transportation professionals who are caring members of their local communities. Visit midcitytransit.com for more information. And specializing in commercial construction and maintenance with over 130 years of experience is Upstate Electric, a member of the International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers and a certified women's enterprise. Give them a call at 845-565-2026 or visit them on the web at upstateelectricny.com.
postgame.com.
So after the made basket, just Jaden Rutling looking to make the 3 points, and he does. Rutling completes that three-point play, and he's got 6 for the third quarter. Monticello looking to add some points.
Nice
Mikulski
job getting the ball to Xavier Mitchell. Couldn't convert, and it's going to be steps on Goshen as they inbounded the basketball. So the Panthers, with 2 minutes remaining, will get the ball right back.
Mikulski doing a great job on the boards. That time Monticello double teaming him so he couldn't throw that baseball pass for the fast break. Losing the handle and giving the ball right back for Monticello.
Judah Brown off the turnover, and Clark's gonna walk it up for the Gladiators.
1:45 and ticking in the third quarter. 52-23.
I was laughing at Coach D'Angelo looking at us on the sideline after that Rutling amazing shot, saying, "Did you see that?"
Hardy with the rebound on the long rebound. They're going right at Mikulski. Sometimes that doesn't work out too well, and there it is again. You can't go at Mikulski without a plan B.
And even if he doesn't block it, he's altered the shot.
He alters it every time. He's long. If you throw it out there, he's going to put it against the board.
And we talked earlier this season when we had Burke and Goshen about the fact that that's the advantage this team has in the Class A division of New York State basketball.
Even their subs coming off the bench are great height.
All of them are long.
Rutling with the tip out of bounds. Very active on defenses. Goshen, they're up 29. The score 52-23 in favor of the Gladiators. And they do not give up on defense all the way down to the final buzzer.
Both of these teams played last evening and really have not shown any wear and tear. They've both been energetic.
Russo looking to get something started. Picks up his dribble. And the ball hits the official while he's in bounds. That's a great sixth man.
We'll have to tell Mike Siegel that he just wanted some airtime.
Well, he got Chris Russo's sixth man award. Going to the basket. Pulls up for the jumper, no good. Hilliard with the rebound.
Nice job by Hilliard with the positioning.
And he's the exact same size as Mikulski, and he comes off the bench. If you look at the two of them stand side by side, they're the exact same height.
Joe Russo's going to get called on that foul. That's his second personal. And 5 team fouls now for the Panthers.
Hilliard's first of 2 is good. And remember, folks, be sure to subscribe to 845 Sports Nation on YouTube at 845 Sports Nation 3. And visit 845sportsnation.com to get notified of our upcoming live streams throughout the winter season. Coach Sal D'Angelo standing right next to us. Up 30.
It's going to be Monticello basketball.
46.9 seconds left to go in the third quarter. I'll tell you what, you don't get two nicer head coaches here and very interactive. They'll look at us during the day. They want to be part of this entire experience. Rutling steals the inbounds. He's going to take it down. He's got help. He goes down, floats in the air, no good. Mikulski with the follow and tip in for 2.
Right away back, Sandoval answers for the Panthers. 30-point lead here for Goshen. Under 30 remaining here in the third quarter.
So no shot clock, 22 seconds left. They can end it here with a shot or no shot. They're up by 30, 55-25, the Goshen lead. Rutling's got the ball, brings it out near midcourt. Going to start his offense with 7 seconds. Going to try and get a pass. Nice pass. Gets tipped inside. Hilliard gets the ball and puts it back in before the clock goes off. Number 22, Braden Hilliard gets the 2. And we finish the third quarter at Goshen High School. 57 for the Gladiators, 25 for the Panthers. Stay tuned for our fourth and final quarter only on 845 Sports Nation.
Welcome back here to Goshen High School on 845 Sports Nation. Ed Estrada, Matt Lawrence, Ed Diller, and John Ryan bringing you all of the action. 57-25 as we head into the fourth quarter. This has been start to finish all about the Gladiators.
Ed, if I'm going to throw something at you real quick, 10 seconds. If you're Coach Chris Russo, you're bringing him inside the huddle, you're down 32, 1 quarter left to go. What do you say to your team?
I want to see heart. I want to see heart. Keep playing hard. They still got to work themselves into the Section 9 playoffs. After this game, the Panthers have 3 remaining on the schedule against Beacon, Menacing Valley, and Port Jervis, and they'll have to win 2 of those 3. All of them divisional games against some tough opponents.
So right now you want to show heart, but don't get hurt.
Nope, and that's Rutling right down the middle, extending this Goshen lead to 59-25 as Sandoval comes right back, takes it to the basket, but guess who's waiting? None other than Luke McCoskey.
As you said, he doesn't get enough credit for the defense that he plays. When he plays that defense, he alters your shot or blocks the shot probably more than half the time. Rutling with the steal, tries to dunk the ball.
A little bit of a hard foul there by number 33, Alan Radoncic, for, and I apologize if I'm not pronouncing that one.
You were 100% correct.
Oh, wow.
Radoncic.
Not bad for this Puerto Rican kid, huh? So Radoncic with the foul, and on the line will be Rutling. 59-25 for Goshen, 7:25 remaining. So a tough schedule coming up for the Panthers, but definitely doable. For Monticello, you'd kind of like to see the effort rewarded with a Section 9 playoff. And for Goshen, it's nothing but seeding. They're going to be the top seed in Section 9 Class A. They defeated the second-place team twice this year, Beacon. The Bulldogs have a strong team, but this Goshen team has been playing at a different level.
They have, but notably, they beat Beacon by 30 in the beginning of the season, and last time they met, only by 7. So it's a different Beacon team.
Rutling's going to get called with this personal as he tried to reach in on Sandoval. And Ariel LaSalle will enter the ball game, replacing Rutling, who's had a beautiful game, gets a nice round of applause by the Goshen crowd.
You're up 35. You don't need Rutling.
Yeah, 16 points on the night for Jaden Rutling and a couple of great passes as well.
And you saw him go up to try to dunk that. As a coach, you're holding your breath because you're up 32, 33 points. He lands the wrong way. There goes Rutling for a few games, and that's not what you want.
Nice passing on the perimeter by
nice shot.
Monticello, and it falls. The three-pointer by Christian Brown, and it's 60-28.
It was pretty coming out of his hands.
Want to remind everybody out there in 845 Sports Nation land, we're going to see these Gladiators again, and we're going to see them at Middletown High School as they move up in classification to take on the Mini Bears. And it's going to be dad versus son. Jim Kelly, the head coach of Middletown, will be coaching against his son, Jim Kelly Jr., who's a freshman in the starting 5 lineup for the Gladiators. That's going to be on Monday. The turnaround by McCoskey is good. A nice job by Luke McCoskey on the turnaround, extending the Goshen lead. But that's going to be a great game at Middletown High School. We'll have it for you on the 13th. That's this Monday coming up at 5 p.m. Head over to 845sportsnation.com once the link comes out so you can watch that ball game if you can't make it out to Middletown High School.
And if you don't catch the link, just go to 845 Sports Nation. It'll be the game coming up that day, or you can just search 845 Sports Nation. All the games will come up, and you'll see it coming up again. The 13th, it's dad versus son, Goshen versus Middletown.
We have some great matchups still left in the regular season. That is one of them. Also later on, I believe on the 15th, is Valley Central at Warwick. That game will determine. It's a shot clock violation. Mikowski had a couple of blocks on that series. But we have Valley Central against Warwick at Warwick on the 15th. And that game will determine who's going to win that division between the Vikings, who have come on strong, and the Wildcats, who started off 14-0, but have seen a little chink in the armor over the last 2 weeks. This time, some press up court that time by Xavier Mitchell.
And coming in for the Gladiators, Hilliard once again off the bench, and Carl Lojudice, number 11 for Goshen.
Tyson Clark
Step back
from three. No good. Rebound. Comes down to Hardy.
What's funny, none of them that have been a traditional three. It's all that dribble, step back to create the space.
Brown over to Demetrius Edwards, who's in the ball game now for the Panthers. Sandoval from three. His shot, nothing but net for Davion Sandoval. 62-31 for Goshen. 5 minutes remaining here in the in-game. And the turnaround jumper by Carl Lojudice. Coming in off the bench. Big round of applause. The step, three-pointer by Demetrius Edwards. Off the mark. And here come the Gladiators. Some folks off the bench now for the Gladiators, trying to spell a team that played yesterday in a hard-fought game. Their first loss of the season to the state's fifth-ranked team, Tappan Zee. We're going to get a charge called here. That might be against Kropp. He's had a couple of those charges where he's dished the basketball. That's his fourth personal on the night.
The problem, Kropp is passing the ball and his eyes are following where the ball is going, but his body's going in a different direction, and he's picking up those charges. Those two charges he picked up tonight, if it's an important game,
yeah,
you're going crazy if you're Coach D'Angelo.
Correct, correct.
And we already know he's an animated coach to begin with.
And he's going to find something in this game to work on for sure.
As he should, as he should. Every team, every coach should not be satisfied, even with a win. Take the win, don't be satisfied, but there's always something to build on. Ball goes out of bounds, last touch by Goshen.
Joe Russo had a nice shot there. That was just off the mark. He's going to inbound the basketball, finds Sandoval. Sandoval, the free throw line, continues his drive and gets a foul.
Gets hammered on the way in.
It seems almost on every drive he gets hammered. He's on the ground an awful lot, but you got to give him credit. He's shown a lot of quickness in this game, and in the first half had a couple of amazing shots that just rimmed out at the last minute. So he's going to go to the free throw line. First one is good for Sandoval.
And if you take your arm and you put it over, this is 12. He's got 16 points so far.
64-32.
So if you take your arm and you put it over the bottom line and you're watching these two play, you have no idea it's a 32-point game. Both teams playing hard, going to the basket. Goshen wanting to dunk and take step-back threes. There's another charge.
Yeah.
And that one's going to be the fourth
that
on Clark.
One on Clark. He was trying to give himself some space for the jumper. And a nice job that time. Mike McLaughlin saw it right on the baseline.
So team foul number 7, but since it's an offensive foul, they will not shoot. 3:50 left to go. Both coaches probably telling their players a few things. Give me everything you have. Don't get hurt. Don't do anything stupid. Play basketball, set your screens, go to the basket, but don't do anything that's going to cause you.
Ariel LaSalle's going to get called that time on the reach as Sandoval did a nice job getting around him, and
they're going to shoot 1-and-1.
18 foul on Goshen. And some more players coming in. Kropp, our 2 4-foul players, Kropp and Hardy, after a nice ball game, both come out of the game in number 4. Jake Catherall comes in, as well as number 21, Barry Ramirez for Goshen.
So the foul was called on Hilliard. That's his first, but the team's 8th. And at the line, Sandoval shooting a 1+1, and his first is good.
That's Sandoval's 17th point. Second shot just off the rim.
What they needed tonight, Monticello, they needed some help outside. They didn't connect on really anything outside until this second half.
And once again, off the rebound, off the turnover by Goshen, Sandoval ends up with the basketball and gets fouled on the play. I think that's number 3, Ariel LaSalle. That's his second personal. Sandoval once again. And the press hurt Monticello early in the first half as well. A couple of turnovers. They had a 10-second count against them.
And 3 turnovers in a
in
row.
a row off of that.
The problem is they didn't connect on any outside shooting in the first half, which allows Goshen to play them straight up the whole time. They didn't have to worry about going inside, outside, because nobody could connect outside.
And they're still playing hard. That time, number 3, Judah Brown with the steal on defense. And Monticello, with 3 remaining, has the basketball.
See if Russo can connect on something here to get his confidence level up.
Drive to the basket off the mark by Judah Brown. Monticello keeps the basketball. Jumper by Russo off the mark. And Braden Hilliard with the rebound.
LaSalle brings it up, looking to get his team over half court.
Man-to-man, they've been in the man-to-man all night long, the Panthers have.
I've been impressed with Goshen's speed tonight. Even with their big guys, they get up and down the court like crazy.
Turnaround three-pointer by Lojadice is off the mark. Russo with the basketball, Sandoval. Guarded by LaSalle. Gets the pick from Russo. Turn around to try to drive the lane, dishes it back outside.
It's going to be foul
And that's
number
going to
9.
be a foul against number 4, Jake Cathro. That'll be his second personal. Coming in now is Andrew Foley.
Sorry, it's foul 10.
So that'll put him in the double bonus. Foley in the game. The younger brother of Zach Foley, who had some great years here at Goshen. Judah Brown on the line, shooting 2. First free throws off
That's
the
legs
mark.
right there. That's legs. End of the game, you're hitting off the front of the rim. That's just legs.
And now Foley comes into the ball game along with for number 30, which we do not, 30, Caleb Green. For Monticello is in the ball game.
Yeah, they had a problem with a jersey with a number coming off, so they made a number change right at the beginning of the game.
Judah Brown
Nice
gets
block
blocked
from the
from
back.
behind. Rebound right back. Hardy with the basketball. Off the mark on the layup. And a couple of missed opportunities from in close for the Panthers, and that's kind of how it's gone for them all evening as number 20, Jaden Chan, comes into the ball game, replacing Jake Catherall for the Gladiators.
2 minutes left to go in this game. It is a 64-33 lead, 31 points.
Whatever Coach D'Angelo told the Gladiators coming into this ball game definitely helped. After what was a difficult loss at Tappan Zee last night that broke their 14-game winning streak, 3-point shot just off the mark. Rebound inside. Rebounded again by Barry Ramirez, and the Gladiators will reset.
Trying to get some of their subs some points. You see the crowd go crazy when the sub pulls up.
Foley dishes it off. Lojadice's three-pointer off the mark. Sandoval with the basketball. Quickly gets up court, guarded by Foley. In the lane,
Nice
dishes
pass.
it at the last minute. A nice pass, but it goes out of bounds. Off of Caleb Green. And entering the game now for the Panthers are Christian Brown, number 20, Zach Russa. Number 30 is still in the ball game, Caleb Green.
And coming in for Goshen is the crowd favorite, number 5, Artie Kennedy. If he scores, you won't hear us because this place will erupt.
He had the basketball momentarily. Now Jaden Chan with the basketball. Three-point opportunity off the mark. Monticello with the basketball. That's Christian Brown driving to the basket, and they're going to get called with the block. We'll see
That'll be
if
Kennedy.
the basket will count.
That'll be Kennedy. He hustled down there, boy. He wanted to take that charge.
Well, he's in the books because he has a foul.
You got to love guys who just want to get in and do everything they can, even if it's sacrificing their
Christian
body.
Brown converts on the layup. And he's at the free throw line.
Kennedy, a senior, crowd favorite. Should have been 2 shots. They didn't go with 2. They only gave him 1. Kennedy's got the
That
ball.
was a three-point opportunity, so there would have been only one.
Oh, you're correct.
for
He
that.
did make the first shot. Didn't even realize that.
Ooh, Kennedy was
Trying to
open
get him the ball.
momentarily. There he is. Fakes a shot. Tried to do a step back three. He's going to get called for the travel.
He turned his ankle.
And I was just going to say, it almost looked like he faked himself out.
He said, I went too fast. He looked to his coach and said, I went too fast.
He even looked back. Under 30 seconds remaining. Monticello.
You can hear the crowd. They're into it in the last 20 seconds. They want to get Kennedy the ball.
Kennedy almost stole. Good defense by Kennedy.
I told you.
Rebound by Monticello. Still working hard is Caleb Green. And the ball goes out of bounds. Monticello will have it as you continue to hear the crowd chanting Artie.
Big smile from Coach D'Angelo's face.
7 seconds remaining. This one not in doubt. And Kennedy comes away with the steal. Can he score? There's 4 seconds left. He does a little Jimmy, but finds Andrew Foley. Does not take the shot, to the dismay of this capacity crowd here at Goshen High School, and that'll do it. From Goshen, the Gladiators with a big win, 64-35. We're going to take a break and then come right back. Your final score, Goshen 64 and Monticello 35 on 845 Sports Nation.
Looking for exceptional yet affordable live streaming services for your corporate or sports event? Then we've got you covered. At New View Multimedia, we specialize in live streaming and photography services that are designed to make your event a success. Utilizing the latest technology, we ensure that your live video reaches your audience in the highest quality, no matter where they watch. And with our beautiful editing and incredibly fast turnaround times, we ensure you can quickly market your product with confidence. Just visit newviewmultimedia.com today to learn more about how our customized solutions can work for you.
Back here at Goshen High School, Ed Estrada and Matt Lawrence, along with our producer Ed Diller and John Ryan behind the camera lens, bringing you all the action here at Goshen. And really, the Gladiators never gave the Panthers a shot here early on.
Oh, we've said it all along. There's been a couple games where we said it was medicine. This was medicine for Monticello. They got to work hard in their last three. They got to win 2 out of 3. They knew they were up against a very, very big and tough team. Coach Russo said it at the beginning. They're tall. They usually outboard us. They're very long. They hustle the floor, and even their big guys can handle the ball. But for Goshen coming off a bad loss last night, and when I mean bad, their only loss of the year to a number 5 ranked team, it's a great job by Goshen to bounce back less than 24 hours later with a 6 o'clock start tonight and come out and dominate all 4 quarters.
Yep, and Tyson Clark led the Gladiators today with 17 points, 2, 4, 6, 15 by Luke Mikulski, most of those in the second half. And also Jaden Rutling got in with a lot of the scoring with, I believe, 15. Jimmy Kelly added 4 for the Gladiators.
And speaking of Jimmy Kelly,
yep,
I got a Jimmy Kelly sighting on the floor in the middle. There's Jimmy Kelly Sr.
Yep, and
Jimmy Kelly Jr. just walked by us, and that's our next matchup Monday night.
And then that's where we'll lead into the fact that you're going to join us here on 845 Sports Nation when we see these Goshen Gladiators, who are one of the top-ranked teams in Class A, move up in classification to take on the Midi Bears, who are also going to be qualifying, or who have already qualified for the Section 9 tournament on the Class AA side. But more importantly, it's Jim Kelly, the father, coaching Middletown, against Jim Kelly, the son, the freshman, who's freshman starter for the Gladiators.
And it's going to be a great game. Both teams can bring it. Don't let the classifications fool you. Both teams can bring it, because where Middletown might have an advantage speed in the guards, and they have one big man, these guys are long and they can play it.
It'll be interesting. It'll be a packed house. You'll hear it and watch it here on 845 Sports Nation. So join us on Monday, February 13th. That'll be a 5 o'clock start. For the link to that ball game, please stay tuned to 845sportsnation.com. In the meantime, it's a Goshen win here over Monticello. We wish the Panthers luck. They need to win 2 of their last 3 to qualify for the Section 9 playoffs. So good luck to head coach Chris Russo, and congratulations to head coach Sal D'Angelo and the Gladiators. Goshen over Monticello here on 845 Sports Nation, bidding you good night from Goshen at Estrada.